me and he said, man, 90 or 91 years old, and nothing wrong with you. So
That's awesome.
I don't have any.
So you're 91 and you're 92.
Yes, I'm 92.
So 92 and still driving.
Yeah.
Well,
Can't complain about anything.
You know, she's a good driver, and the only problem she has driving is that she tends to want to look over there. And I said, I'll look, you drive.
Right.
now this is the McDonald's I was trying to get to.
Awesome. Suntem în Texas cu profesorii mei americani, 91 și 92 de ani.
Overseas, Thailand and Germany
And you
and New Zealand.
And you started pretty late in life doing that traveling.
We did, yeah.
Like, cause
Oh,
you,
but see, then I was in, I was in good shape.
right. You still
See,
are.
We have physically, both Mary and I, we don't have anything wrong with us.
Right. So now you've been married for what, 73 years. Wow.
Next June the 6th. So that's in about 2 weeks. We'll have an anniversary.
Few months.
Yeah. Now, how long have your parents been married to each other?
For about 45, 46, I believe. Yeah. So.
They'll celebrate a 50th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they do. That'd be wonderful.
I hope
Sure
they
would.
do.
So when we left Hilltop Lakes,
Got rid of.
had to get rid of so much stuff.
What did you do with the World War II helmets and World War One?
Okay. There's a
He
place.
donated them.
I did.
Okay.
There's a place right out from Hearn, which is about 40 miles from Bryan College Station. And out in the country, there's a replica of a German prisoner of war camp during World War II. And they've got a kind of a museum. And the lady that runs it had been a member of one of the congregations where I preached. And so when we left, I had the German World War I and II helmet, Japanese helmet, and I had 2 bayonets.
Yeah, Johnny remembers it.
So I took them all out there
To that
Donated
museum.
them.
and donated
Oh, that's
them.
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
We were on a cruise, and we were sitting out on the deck, and one of the ladies said to the other lady, she had just lost her husband. She said, you told me, I know y'all live from payday to payday, but you told me one time that y'all had about $20,000 saved. She said, yeah. She said, well, is that gonna do? She said, oh, no, that's gone already. She said, all of it? She said, yeah. She said, funerals are expensive. And the memorial stone cost $14,000. The lady said, my, how big is it? She said, 3 carats.
Yeah, it's funny.
Well, that's a memorial stone.
There you go.
I'm trying to think. I think the thing that I remember most, and I don't know why it worked out, you took us to your parents
Right.
and cooked out.
Remember the meal, the fatty food.
Really?
I remember the event, but I don't remember the food.
I just remember you cooking it, and I was amazed, and I thought, well, that guy knows how to do it. I mean, you went to work, and before you know it, you had a meal.
And you were just a young young guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Back then, you were
Yeah.
high school age or
First year of college.
first year of college. I'll be.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when we first got there, there had been a TV series called Dallas.
Dallas, right.
And
it was running.
And it was running
Yes.
there.
Yes. Yes.
And we got, of course, we'd seen it long before and
right.
forgot about it.
Right.
But they said, oh, Texas, Dallas.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you know, again, I was surprised at how many Romanian people were speaking English, and more were learning to speak English.
Right.
And I don't know why, but English is kind of the universal language, isn't it? I mean,
It is, and a lot of us, we were learning Russian, as I did in
oh really?
elementary and high school. So that's why I kind of switch.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting if I think about it, because, you know, that personal decision that I made to start to learn English, it kind of influenced my life. And
Well, yeah. But you
Here
had
I am.
started out, they were teaching Russian in the school
Russian and French.
and
Yes.
French,
Yes.
not English.
No.
So we dated for a few months, and but we started talking about when we get married. We didn't ask when, we just when we get married. But we also said something else. We promised each other that we would never even talk about the word divorce. We knew that when we married, it was going to stick. We haven't needed to break up, but I think you go into something with that positive attitude, you're going to live up to it. So
That's a good advice, I guess.
73 years ago.
73 years later,
Yeah,
she's
still my girl.
That's
I'd
nice.
go, I'd take her again
That's nice.
from scratch, yeah. No, the lady said, I'm 64 years old and I'm in good health, knock on wood, but I go to the telephone to pick it up to call someone, forgot who I called, and I said, I know. She said, I go to the grocery store and I know exactly what I want, and I'm in good health, knock on wood, and I'm 72, but I forgot what I came for. And the other little lady said, well, I'm 94 and I'm in good health. Come in.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
You know, it's really good to be able to joke.
Yeah.
And
Well-
make fun of getting old, because you
Yeah.
know that's
Well, see, Johnny, when I would be invited to speak at these,
events.
humor is always
A good way to-
appreciated. I
right.
mean, I never told shady stories.
Right.
I never used, by the way, neither one of us ever used bad language. Far as I know, our children never did. And it's just that we're grateful for all of that. But
Yeah, that's good.